All right, guys, welcome to our team Zoom for August. It's a new month, actually 4 days into the new month. But it's an exciting month. They got the $5,000 High Five Diamond bonus. I know there's a lot of you guys going for that. That is so exciting. It's just awesome that this company throws out stuff like that. I mean, what other companies do that? I don't know of any. So that is awesome. I hope you guys are excited. And also, y'all that earned a spot. Okay, Danielle, you are so good. Sorry, she just texted me to record it. Got it. Because I forgot the last one. Okay. I think it's recording. Yeah. Okay, so, and then those of you guys that got a spot on the cruise, congratulations. I know we kind of don't really know yet because they're releasing points on the 14th or something like that. So that's exciting too, though. We just have all of these great incentives right now. And I mean, that's kind of just the way it works is they always have stuff to throw out for us. So get used to it if you're new. All right, so the first couple things I want to talk about, steps to success. Do you have those printed out? If not, you need to, ASAP. If you don't have a printer, just go into your document library in your eSuites, and it will be underneath business building, I'm pretty sure. But that is so important, so important, okay? I print those out every single month. In the beginning of the month, I label it, what month it is, and then I write down in pencil, PDTs, potential distributors that I'm talking to, that I want to, get them to join me this month. And then I write down PLCs too, potential little customers. So I'm just such a firm believer in, writing it out, getting it out of your head, speaking it into the universe, slapping it on my wall, and, really just looking at every single day and reminding myself. I just started working on my office today. I actually set up my computer that we're Zooming on right now all by myself. Just milestone, guys, milestone. John's going to come home from work and be like, what the heck? So proud of you. I don't know how I did it. Especially because you guys ever get instructions to build something and it's not even, there are no words. It's just pictures. I'm like, does this mean the screws go in or out? I don't know. I figured it out. So that way we can record these Zooms and I can see this huge gallery view of all of you guys at the same time. It's awesome. But yeah, so steps to success, at Green Carpet, for those of you that were there know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those of you that weren't there, the top earners repeated this over and over. That is the only thing that got them to the top. So every single month, our goal is to be getting 4 little customers and signing up 3 DTs. That is your goal every single month. I know that it's really easy to get lost in the everyday, well, how do you post on Facebook? Well, what do you do on Instagram? Well, what do you say when you blitz people? Or what do you do at wrap parties? I know it's really easy to get consumed in all of that, but guys, it's so simple. Bottom line, your goal every month is 4 little customers, 3 distributors. So whatever you have to do to make that happen, whether it is, you should be posting on Facebook, you should be consistent on Facebook, you should be trying to have wrap parties, you should be, I don't want to say what you shouldn't be, but just find out what works for you. And if it's not working, the quicker you get up and you try to figure out something else, the more successful you'll be. I promise you. I've wasted so much time. Instagram, for instance, for me, is something that I've wasted so much time on trying to conquer, and I'm just not good at it. I'm just not. Facebook is my playground. Facebook is what I'm good at. So I try to go back to Facebook every now and then, but if I'm still being successful on Facebook, that's just where I'm going to have my attention to. So, be mindful of that. Don't try to spread yourself so thin. Try to be good at everything. Know yourself, or get to know yourself with this business and see what you're good at. And what works for you. All right. So August goals is another good thing to print out. I haven't done that yet. I really need to. You're a bad leader. But I know I know a couple of you guys posted on our runners chat, but maybe we can get that on the team page or even on Road to Diamond. But every month, it's funny because when we first started doing it, every month we would make a cute little image and we would write down our goals for that month. It works caught on, and now they make their own image for us to use, so we don't have to make like these, you know, bougie ones, but these ones are actually a lot nicer now. So it is really important to write down your goals, even for the month. You know, like we go over this all the time. Thanks, Tiff. We go over this all the time, but like really get comfortable with making goals every month, you know, for every promotion, all of that. Like the more you have it planned out and just like you empty it out of your head and you see it on paper, you realize like, oh, it's really not that hard. And it just helps you believe it more, you know? So if you're new or if you're not doing those habits, please, I, you know, can't urge you enough to get used to getting those goals, steps to success, charts, anything like that. Get them up on your wall. You know, make them messy. Make them super messy. Except for month end when you're sending them to people. Don't make them messy. Make those ones nice. Maybe we'll have you talk about that, Miranda. Your chart was like spectacular. It was like shining. It was so nice. Okay. Yeah, so every month you need to be intentional with your plans. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about before we change it up a little bit is our team meeting. Who's coming to our team meeting on August 27th? Yay! What's wrong, Sam? You can't go? I can see you. I can see everyone's faces.
I want to go so bad. Haley has a doctor's appointment at 12:30, and I don't know what my schedule is with Mike switching jobs.
On
I don't know.
Saturday?
He's always worked on Saturday. He's always had Sunday, Monday off. I've always struggled to get to every meeting because he's always had Sunday, Monday off.
Okay, well, the good thing is that we are going to, well, hopefully, I don't know if Facebook Live has, like, a limit or anything, but we're going to try and Facebook Live it. But for everyone else, sorry, Sam, but do your best to get there. I can't even stress to you guys enough how amazing this meeting is going to be. At first, you know, it was us diamonds working on it, but we brought on some emeralds, especially those that have been with us for a long time. And we are working on such a good itinerary for you guys. Like, you have no idea. You have to get to this meeting, especially, you know, if you're really needing some fire, if you're needing a relaunch, anything. I mean, I'm going to learn from that meeting because there's going to be girls talking that, you know, about things that I didn't even know about. So make sure you get to this meeting. Do everything in your power to get to this meeting. Like, I can't stress enough how good it's going to be. We're going to talk about blitzing, social media, charting, getting discouraged, being in the, you know, when you first start. We got some skits for you guys. It's going to be like a comedy show. It's going to be really, really, really fun. Right now, I'm waiting to make an event because we're trying to go back and forth with a couple of caterers because I went to school for event planning. I said this a second ago on our runner Zoom, but it goes against my beliefs to have any type of meeting or event without any food. Like, we got to have food. So we're working with some vendors, some affordable vendors. If any of you guys know of any vendors, because I know it's all about who you know, in the Orlando area, hit me up. And then also we are working on getting a photographer there. So I don't know if any of you guys saw our pictures from our leadership retreat, but we're going to try to do the same thing. And we're going to try to get, you know, a lineup so that you guys can all get headshots done so that you look professional. I know, right? It's exciting. I just saw Mary's face. It was really cute. She's like, ah! So if you don't have an It Works shirt or anything like that, you know, if you can get one, if not, just wear our colors. But it's gonna be a really intense training / party. We got a DJ. I don't know if you guys know, like, when I throw an event, it's really intense. So just imagine, like, black linens, green napkins, diamonds everywhere. Like, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's on the 27th. please make sure to come. If you can get to Nicole's training on the 19th, that's going to be completely different. So if you can get to both, definitely go to both. If you can only come to town once, I don't want to say come to ours, but come to ours because then you get to meet us and all your other uplines. And ours is really like more of like a boot camp / like a team huddle. Like after this meeting, we're going to just know each other so much better. Especially those of you that are newer or haven't been to anything where you get to meet any of us. It's just going to be so good. Like, we're all sisters. We're this huge family. It's amazing. So that is all I have for you. We're going to do something different for the rest of our Zoom, and I really want to try to do this more often because I really like it, but I'm tired of me talking for the whole Zoom and saying the same stuff every single month, which is literally always, it's okay if you're discouraged. We all go through that. Keep your head up, pick yourself back up, keep going. I promise there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's really worth it. Instead of me repeating myself over and over again every single month, this month now we're going to talk to some amazing leaders on our team that just promoted in July. So I hope you guys are excited and getting ready to take some notes, because that's the other thing too. I feel like it doesn't matter what rank you are. Ooh, Tracy, you sent me something so good today. What did it say? Do you remember? Should I look it up? You know it? Unmute yourself. You don't know it? Dang it.
One second. Can you get it real quick?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Tracy sent me this picture today. It says, rank does not confer privilege or give power. It imposes responsibility. It was so good. But my point was, I was saying, is it doesn't matter what rank we are. We all can learn from every single person. So I just, not only did I get tired of listening to myself talk throughout the whole Zoom, but I only know so much. Like, it doesn't even matter if you're just a distributor. I'm not going to say just a distributor. If you're a distributor, you know something that I don't know, and I can learn from you. So that's what we're going to start doing on our team Zooms. So first up is Mary. Hi, Mary. You want to go ahead and unmute yourself?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so tell everyone where you're from, how long you've been with us.
Okay, I'm originally from St. Augustine, and now I live in Newberry, which is like a teeny tiny little town right outside of Gainesville, Florida.
Perfect.
And I started in late April. And I am a single mom of 3 kids, age 5, 4, and 1, and I own a full-time cleaning business that I manage over here, and I serve on 2 city boards and at church, so I'm very busy. But I make time to do this, and it's very rewarding.
I love that. Busy people get things done, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They do. When I started this business, I had 3 jobs and I was in school too. So everyone was like, what are you doing? You're crazy. But I mean, when you want to make something happen, you make it happen, So, okay, Mary, the question I have for you is, what do you do to grow your biz? You messaged me some stuff and it was so good. Like, you're like, I don't know if I have anything good to say, but I have this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. So go ahead and share what you were telling me about.
Thank you. So, the first thing is I pray. I pray a lot. I pray, God, reveal to me, show me who you want me to share this business with. And I try to remember to pray that every day. And usually I see something, like I meet someone or something happens where I see it's obvious that this is a cool person and they're open, and I should share this with them. So the biggest thing is prayer. And then I would say after that is affirmation. And I know that for probably a lot of people that sounds really kind of left field, but I mean, I've seen it work majorly in my businesses, both It Works and the cleaning business. So I say things like when I'm driving and no one's in the car with me or my kids or whatever, I wait till I'm alone and I say affirmations like, my It Works business is very successful now. I believe in myself and my ability to succeed. My It Works business is growing rapidly now. My It Works business is very profitable to me now. I am rising in rank in my It Works business. Like, I say the things that I want to happen, and I know it might sound weird, but it really actually works. So that's the other thing. And then I also put action behind it. Like, I like make a flyer with tabs, and I'll go to a park where I know parents frequent, mostly moms go there, and I'll put my flyer there, and I see the tabs getting taken. And like, I talk to people, like, if I'm not perfect, but you know, I try to remember when I go out to eat or I go to the grocery store, I try to remember people and who looks like, you know, I can share this with, and I try to, you know, remember to give them a card and talk to them about it. So I always try to make the most of every opportunity I get.
I love that. How good was that, you guys? Oh my gosh. When she messaged me that back, I was like, oh, I'm going to cry. I was like, that is so good. It's so true, though, too, because I know when I was going for a diamond, when you said affirmations, it brought me back to that time, because I literally told myself every chance I got, I was like, I am diamond, I am diamond, I am diamond. And I just haven't been doing that lately. You know, I just haven't been claiming that. I haven't been telling myself. I haven't been, you know, telling myself that I'm worth this, you know, because then I kind of am at the point now where I'm like, gosh, like, I just wanted to be able to quit my job, and now I make more money than what now I could imagine. I'm sure it's going to keep on growing, but you start to get to the point where you almost feel not worthy. You know, you're like, how did this come upon? You know, like, am I good enough to be making this? Am I good enough to be leading a team of 500 people? Like, I don't know. So that whole affirmations thing, like, hit me real deep. So I hope that helps a lot of you guys too. I do think we need to get better at treating ourselves better. You know, like, you're the number one person to take care of. And something that I love is when people always say, like, you're a leader when you get one person on your team. Like, that is not true. You're a leader from the get-go, because the person that you have to lead the most is yourself. And that is the damn hardest. I'll tell you right now. I'm sure all of you guys can agree with me. Leading yourself is the hardest, but it's true. And I think that, you know, taking Mary's advice, that will really help us. So thank you, Mary. I love that. Rockstar. I see lots of promotions in your future. That was just the first one.
Thank you. Hey, I just want to say one more quick thing, is about the worthiness thing. So one more quick thing that I do regarding that is I have a little painting like I made for myself. I put on the wall that says, you are worthy. And every day, like, I will say to myself at least 10 or more times a day, I am worthy. So it's just a way to keep programming into myself to keep moving forward. So I just wanted to share that last thing.
I love it. It's so good. We all need to write that. I'm worthy. Ah, good. All right. So next up is Lenny. I know you said that your computer, would you say your camera isn't working, but are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, we can. Okay, so introduce yourself, where you're from, and how long you've been with us.
My name's Lanny. I'm originally from New York, but I've been in Orlando area for a long time. I'm an event manager at Falcons Fire Golf Club in Kissimmee, and I started this, I guess, end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah. So Lanny works at Falcons Fire, which is an awesome event venue. That is actually, I did a wedding there for her one time. She was getting married, so I kind of like filled in for her. That's how we met. But she is the awesome hookup that we are getting from our team meeting. So everybody, give Lanny, because it is going to be so much fun. It's going to be awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun planning this meeting, if you guys only knew. All right, so Lanny, not only are you a wedding planner, but you're a mom of 3, right?
Yes, I have triplets.
Yes, triplets. And you're so busy. Even before you joined this business, I used to always see you on Facebook, and you're always taking them to lessons, soccer lessons, and doing this and doing that. So the question I have for you is, you're so busy, how do you still find time to do this biz?
I guess I would say I just all of a sudden one day decided to get organized. it's like you said, even before this business, it's a lot to handle, making sure I'm taking care of my kids and taking care of my brides and my family, my house, and all that good stuff. So I started working out like crazy. I gave myself a lot more energy. I started getting up way earlier in the morning. So now I get up at about 4:30. I walk the dogs. I get all the laundry finished before I go to work. I make a list of everything I need to get done that day. Go to work, come home, and kind of repeat it in reverse. So at night I'm up pretty late on the computer, messaging, doing all that good stuff. So it's all about organization and exercise for me.
Yeah, how are you up late if you're getting up that early? You're going to work when I'm going to sleep.
I know I don't get that much sleep, which isn't that great, but I function. I keep it going throughout the day somehow, and then I sleep like a rock. So when I do sleep.
Well, if I could give you any look into the future, that's how it was for me too when I first started. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and then I took on this, so it took away a little bit more sleep. Not a lot compared to, working and jobs and stuff like that. But now I sleep all the time. So
Oh, that's awesome.
guys, then you can quit your job, and then you can just,
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait till you have babies, that'll change.
That's true. Well, I know you've used Buffer, right? You love Buffer.
I just started on Buffer. Yes, it's awesome.
It's good for when because I know a lot of times you're doing meetings or walkthroughs or anything like that. But you really, used Facebook. And you've really done everything. Facebook, talking to friends, parties, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, Buffer is awesome because you can get all your posts in for the day in one sitting and then not have to think about it the rest of the day. So I like that.
Yeah, so any of you guys that are new, if you don't have the app Buffer yet, download it ASAP. It helps you to schedule all your posts. So if you work or you have kids, or even like me, you don't wake up until afternoon time, you can post like you're awake in the morning. It's amazing. Guys, I'm getting better. I really am. All right, Lanny, give us one tip that you want us all to know.
Oh, geez.
I know, I didn't tell you about this one.
Honestly, it sounds kind of cheesy, but honestly, working out has changed my life. I kind of fell out of shape after I had my kids, and getting back in shape, all of a sudden, I feel like a new person. I feel like I can do anything. So the better shape I get in, the more energy I have, and the more I feel like I'm made for this business. So
I love that. You had a huge weight loss journey, right?
I did. I lost like 70 pounds since January.
Yeah, 70 pounds. That is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, she actually was first one of my little customers.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's get you selling this because you're so awesome.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you, Lanny. Love that.
No problem.
All right, is Celine on? I don't see her. Annabelle, you know if your sister's on? I don't even see Annabelle. Where'd she go? Oh, there's hers. You know how to mute yourself, Annabelle?
Oh, I found it.
It took me a while too.
I'm like, wait, what? She said she was getting on, but probably she just had her baby, so she might be caught up feeding him or something.
That's what I figured. Okay, I just wanted to make sure if she was on or not. But the other executive we had was Celine. Y'all, she literally just had a baby. Like, what, a week ago?
Like, yeah, literally, like a week and a half ago.
And she promoted to executive still. So
She was signing people on the hospital bed.
yes, I remember that. They're like sending me pictures, or sending me text messages, and I'm like, you go, girl. Like, seriously? Like, are you in pain or what's going on? She's like, I'm signing up loyals. I'm like, you're awesome. That's amazing. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and go right into you. So next up, we have our Rubies that promoted this month. And this is Annabelle. So Annabelle, tell us where you're from, how long you've been with us.
I'm from Tampa. I've been with you guys since March. Yes, March. But I didn't really work until the next month because I was having the baby. I had my son, and I really didn't know what I had my hands on until I actually started like looking into it. Plugging in is when I started to work. I started to call in every Sunday, and I was like, wow, this is like something. I just got to run with it. So once I started working and actually messaging people, I signed up like 10 loyal customers. Like, people want this stuff. You just got to get them to sign, I guess, when they're ready. But yeah, I also have 5 boys, so I've been, yes. 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so of course when my friend came to me with this, I was like, girl, I do not have time for that. Like, I just want some wraps. I was using wraps for 9 months before I was a loyal customer with another friend from the sign up. I just always wanted my whole loyal customer program. Like, what are you doing, girl? You could be getting these wraps for $60 a box. Like, and I was like, wow, that's not bad at all. So I signed up, was a loyal customer for 9 months, and then my friend brought the opportunity to me. Did not once even know you can make money with this. Like, not once.
I remember that when I met you at a party, you guys had been trying the products for a long time, and you were like, we know this stuff works, but we never knew you could make money from it because whoever you guys heard about it from the first time a couple years back never presented it as an opportunity.
Yeah, we've been to like 2 or 3 wrap parties, and no one ever like presented the opportunity, not once. And we were just loyal customers, and we all signed up. It was like 5 of us signed up when my friend Heather signed us all up.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I know you guys, when you're doing wrap parties, you get to the point where it's like, all right, now flip it over to the join the party side, and it's where you're like, like, I don't want to talk about the opportunity right now. It's like so awkward. Talk about the opportunity. Like, you never know who this will bring in your life, who needs this, who's going to be a rock star at this. I mean, look at Annabelle. She said, I'm going to promote to Ruby by July, and I'm going to get on that cruise. And I was like, okay, let's go. And she did it. So, all right. So we got to talk about the opportunity. Even I get to the point where I get nervous about it sometimes, but you really never know who needs this. All right. Thank you, Annabelle. Love you. Girl. All right. Aunt Leslie, are you on? I think you have to unmute yourself if you are. There's a lot of phones on. I think you're on, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Well, my Aunt Leslie also promoted to Ruby. So she gets on, she can talk. We also have Andrea Martinez. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, girlfriend. Okay, so tell us, you know, where you're from, how long you've been with us.
I'm from Tampa, and I've been in the business for a year now.
A year.
Yeah.
Love it. It doesn't even feel like a year.
I know. It went by fast.
It's crazy. Okay, so we didn't even really go over what you were going to talk about. So anything you want to throw at us, just throw it at us.
I mean, I know that this is talked about a lot, but I feel like I've seen why it's so important is just being consistent. Because I know that I go through phases kind of where sometimes I'm just like overwhelmed with work, like other work and everything, that I just kind of like back off of the it works a little bit. And then I'll post like once in a while, and then I just see that I get like no potentials for anything. And then like on top of things and posting all the time, I just get so much more traffic and so much more interest, even likes on my post, anything. And I just felt like that's been a big thing. And I've also had somebody tell me that they have several friends on their page that do It Works. And they came to me because they were like, your posts stand out the most.
Nice.
So if I wouldn't have been consistent, or if, you know, it was that week or so where I was being like lazy about it, then I could have missed out on, you know, another customer.
Yes, I love that. I'm so glad you brought that up. Guys, being consistent is like one of the biggest keys to this business. You have to stay consistent. If you're not consistent, people will forget about you. It's crazy how quick people forget about things, but it's true. I mean, even look in the news, like we already forgot about the things that happened last week, you know? So I love that. That was a really good tip. Thank you, girlfriend. That was great. That was really good for improving. All right, do we got Casey? I know you're here. Yeah, there she is. Casey just promoted to Ruby as well. Don't worry, y'all. She's figuring out the mute button. You find it? All right, I'll just unmute everyone, and then you guys mute yourself. Right? Let's see. Okay. Everyone mute yourself. Except for Casey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Everyone else mute yourself. Please. It's up so much stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we still have a couple people on here mute themselves. Oh, I can go through and mute people, guys. You just gotta click on them. Okay, we got this. Hi, Casey.
What the heck?
No, you're on. We can hear you.
Something is going on with my phone right now.
We can. Are you breaking up a little bit?
Yeah, my phone keeps blinking in and out.
Okay.
I can barely hear you though.
Well, you don't need to hear me. We need to hear you. If
Can
you
you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you tell us where you're from, how long you've been with us.
Okay, I'm from Gainesville. I've been with the business since January. Dad, you just, my phone keeps blinking in and out.
Trying to go through and mute everyone.
Sorry, guys. My phone keeps blinking in and out.
It's okay. Are you in Gainesville, or are you where everyone else is, where they don't have service?
Okay, I'm back.
All right, we see you. Okay. You're from Gainesville. I love your accent. It's so cute. I think I lost that accent after not living in Gainesville for like 10 years. I miss it.
So I've been with the business since January, and I work at Shands full-time in HR. I've been there for 15 years.
Nice.
So, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you. Let's see if I can. All right, well, we didn't really talk about this either, but what is a good tip that you want to give everybody?
The tip I want to give everybody is, well, consistency. You definitely want to constantly post and use Buffer. Buffer is like my best friend with this business. But what I also recommend is I ask a lot of my friends and family that aren't customers of mine to share my post daily. So if they don't want to spend the money, if they would just support me and share my posts. So a lot of my friends and family that aren't my customers, every day that I post, they share my posts for me. So if they have friends and family on their page that aren't on my Facebook page, they can see my posts, and that way maybe if there's something that they are interested in, they would want to order from me. So they have my number or my website, or they can email me, and that way my name gets out there even more, this just besides my Facebook. And I also recommend that if you go on your friends' Facebook pages, to always look at their friends, and if you have at least 5 mutual friends that are in common with your friends, to go on and like friend request them, and that way you can have more friends and a bigger network. That way you can, you know, be able to get to know more people, and that way you have a bigger network and, you know, that kind of stuff. So
That is genius. You know, I actually have never asked friends or family to share my post. I need to do that. I wrote that down in my notes. That's a really good idea. So you use Facebook the majority for your biz? Hey, before I forget, y'all, this is about to end. I'm going to restart another one, but please hop back on. We've got Emerald, Shelly, and then Double Diamond Miranda that are talking next, which those are going to be good. So please jump back on. I promise it's going to be like 10 more minutes, but this one's about to end. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, and then I'll just repost the next one in Green Dream Team, okay? So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds.